Welcome back, coders. So this is our part 2 of the video. So this time we'll be doing some calculation, basic calculation. So let's try to do some calculation like echo 12 plus 5, and let's see what's the error it is throwing. And this 12 plus 5 will be done by basic calculator. It's showing 15, 17. So somehow my calculator is being installed. So if you see some error message, what you need to do is that you need to write sudo, and then you need to write apt, and then get ubuntu bc, press enter. Okay, so sudo apt get command line G from get is not understood in combination. Fine. So it's throwing some error. So the correct way to install so already my from get is not understood in combination with the other options, line G. Okay. So I didn't write sudo apt get, then I need to type install ubuntu. That's the correct line. So it's still showing some error. Okay, let's remove the space from in here. Building dependency unable to locate package ubuntu. So that's the basic line to install basic calculator. Let me paste it in here. So this is part 2. So this is the line to install basic calculator if the calculator is if it throws some error. So somehow my calculator was being installed previously. For that reason I didn't get an error when I wrote this particular line like echo, and you can perform any mathematical operation like 12 star 3, and then 12 star 3 will be done by BC, basic calculator. So 36 will be the answer. Now our next thing will be, I want to store this particular line 12 star 3 in a file. So we will be writing echo. So what operations we are doing? We are doing 12 plus 5, and we are doing it with the help of basic calculator, and then we'll be saving it. For save, this is the line. So echo /, that's the same way in which Windows computer works, and it is the same way by which Ubuntu works as well. I'll be naming it as calculations or cal.txt. Let's press enter. Then we'll be writing cat cal.txt to view the content of the file. It's 17. Let's run the command one more time, and this time we'll be writing 13 plus 3. Fine. Again we will be writing cat. So the problem is the previous value which you had stored in the file, it got erased. So how to append? For appending, what we will be doing is that we will be doing something like 19 plus 32, and instead of a single slash we will be using double slash, and then we will be doing the same thing again, cal.txt. So 1651. Fine. Let's summarize it. So what we have learned is that echo, we need to type echo, then 12 plus 3, and then we need to do it with the basic calculation, and then the name of the file will be maybe whatever name you want to give, cal.txt. To view the content of the file, cal.txt, and echo 11 plus 22, it will be done by, 11 plus 22 will be won't be done just like that. It will be done by some application. So basic calculator of Ubuntu, and we need to append. So okay, so there will be a greater than sign, and 2 greater than sign means to append to the previous line, to append to previous text file. Fine. Now still there's a problem. I am not being able to store this 11 plus 22 the step value. So how to overcome that particular problem? So what we can do is that we can write echo and we'll be performing some operations. So before inserting the line, let me show you one thing. So I'll be doing like, I'll be appending a line. So first part of calculation. So this is basically a string that we are writing, appending into that cal.txt. So no need to write this particular operation BC. This is not a calculation, this is a string. So this BC line won't be required, but to append it we need to do something like cal.txt. And to view the file again, we can simply write cal.txt. So first part of calculation. So in a similar way, echo, what we need to, so within quotation whatever we are doing, so if we write 5 star 5, so this is a string equal to, whenever we are performing some operation we need to give dollar, then echo, and then we need to type 5 star 5, close the braces, and this 5 star 5 will be done by basic calculator, quotation close, and it will be appended, right? So 2 greater than sign and then cal.txt. Let's see what is the, what thing has been appended to the file. So see 5 star 5 equal to, so this is the way. So we learned another, we learned another thing that first of all let me copy this line, particularly this line. So after this what we did is that we did this thing, this particular line is to append our text to a file. So this is the thing which we did. After that what we did is that we did a basic calculation. So now we did is that this particular line to record the calculation steps. Now still I am not satisfied with the way the things are going on. I want something, a way in which I will be asking some input from the user. So I will be writing read from the prompt, so -p. So we'll be saying enter a value, and we'll be storing it inside var enter a value 12, and then what we'll be doing is that let me rewrite the sentence, enter a value var, fine. So for multiple lines press the semicolon, and now what we'll be doing is that we'll be storing this in a local variable. So echo abc equal to $var, that was the variable. Now we'll be performing some calculation over this var. So what we'll be doing is that var raised to the power of 2, fine, and then we'll be var, so echo abc equal to var, okay, fine. So now we'll be doing this operation in using basic calculator, so bc, and storing them inside cal.txt. Let's press enter and see what's the error. Enter a value, maybe 5. So let me see the content of the file. So it's cal, so 5 star 5 is okay, so it, okay, 5 star 5, 5 star 5, fine. So let me read this particular line. let's press escape. Let's first read from the prompt dash p. From the prompt we'll be asking for enter a value, and we'll be storing it inside var. So maybe 5, and after that we'll be performing some operations. So echo val equal to $var, fine, and var raised to the power of 2, and will be raised to the power of 2 equal to var, and this particular operation will be var, and then we'll be writing bc, and let's see what happens. Invalid syntax error. Okay, so there are some syntax error. Var starts to var equal to $var, fine, val equal to $var. So basically we are storing the value inside val, so this won't be var, this will be val, and again this will be val, and this will be val. Let's press enter. Invalid syntax, standard in 1, syntax error. Okay, so there are some syntax error. So we were at this point of time we are able to take the input from the user and print it, enter a value 5, and then we can echo. So if we say echo var, let's see what happens. Echo var, fine. So echo $var 5. So $var is holding the value of 5, fine. Now we need to perform some mathematical operations on it. So echo inside val will be storing this variable $var, fine, and then we'll be performing some operations. So val modulus of 2, sorry, not modulus, raised to the power of 2, and we'll be storing it inside maybe another variable num, and then we'll be having num, and then we'll be doing this operation with bc. Still showing invalid syntax error, fine. So maybe I should give a, let's try with a comma, let's see what happens. No, it's still showing syntax error. So we are being able to val equal to $var, and so val equal to var, val raised to the power equal to num. So echo, so there are some syntax error. So the syntax is not proper. Val equal to var, val raised to the power of 2 equal to num. We are doing this using basic calculation. So let me see the syntax of, so that's the syntax of echo 5*5 equal to $echo. Okay, so let's try a simple, see if we can print simple some calculations like let's rewrite this particular code using here $. Let's see what happens. Command not found. Okay, so let me give a space. Command not found, fine. So let me remove this $. Syntax error. Okay, so let's not elongate this video. I am facing some issues. So what we have learned is that we learned this particular line also, that to read something from the console we can use this line, particularly read p. This is the line read P. This is the line to read user input. So let's copy it out and paste it in here. So this is to read something from the, and then to print it to the console. What we did is that maybe 22, and to print it we did echo dollar of var 22. So then, so this is to read from the input, to read not from the input, sorry, to read from the user. And then what we did is that we did echo. So variables are printed using dollar, then var. This particular line is to print the user given value. Now in our part 3 of the video series, we will be solving the issue which we are facing, that how to take input from the user and make some calculation. Let's move on to the third part of our video.